With the combine in the rear view, it is time to fix your Dallas Cowboys with the 3-round mock draft. We've got all the information we need. You know what they need. I know what they need. So let's fix our Dallas Cowboys. First round, we had a meeting at work, and they told them it's important to hook them. So I'm going with the University of Texas. Here's the thing. The Cowboys need help in the secondary. They need help at corner. They could use help at safety a year from now. They could use help in the slot right this second. They could use help on the outside right this second. They traded for Kaiir Elam, and hopefully that works out great. But if not, that's cool. I'm going to use the 12th overall pick on Jahdae Barron, University of Texas. He has played all over the secondary for the Longhorns. He could play safety in the NFL. He can line up in the slot. But Jahdae Barron, once he ran a 4.39, 4.40, depending on where you check, for his 40th combine, and confirmed that he was fast, that was the only question about him. He's not a huge corner, just under 5'11", 194 pounds, 4.39 is his 40 time. But the dude is physical. The dude is instinctual. He can play from zone. He makes plays on the football. We need help there. Jahdae Barron has put together the resume, the tape. He's ready to step in and help an NFL team right this second. In the second round, I don't know if you guys know this, but the Cowboys running back situation is currently wash 1 and wash 2. They brought in a couple of guys who have had down years lately that you're hoping you could get some rejuvenation. Javonte Williams is in the backfield, and you also have Miles Sanders in the backfield, and then Deuce Vaughn and an assortment of guys that are here. What I'm going to do in the second round is I'm going to get your workhorse running back. University of Iowa, Kaleb Johnson is who we're going to take. He's 6'1". He's 224, 225 pounds of come get some. It's a guy that you hand the ball to 15, 20, 25 times in a game if you want to. You can see his ranking on Fran Duffy, our draft guru. You see his rankings there for where Kaleb Johnson is. And for more of his rankings and access to all of those things, you sign up to be a diehard, alldlls.com/diehard. So the deal with Kaleb Johnson is he is not your little, quick, make-a-miss running back. He is your, I'm going to hand this thing to you 20 times. You're going to see it cleanly. When we're running zone plays and your offensive line is just kind of working on one track all in the same direction, that's where Kaleb Johnson's going to get his shine on. You hand him the ball, he's going to feel the right crease. He's going to put one foot in the ground. He's going to get downhill. He's going to finish every run. He's going to maximize every run. He's a real-life workhorse. He's going to be your starting running back. He's going to have 200 carries this year, and he's going to help you fix the run game if you can block okay. He's also not a bad receiver. I think when you're debating the running backs in this draft, I have Travion Henderson just above Kaleb Johnson because I think he's more of a big play threat, more of a receiver threat. But Kaleb Johnson is capable of doing your basic running back receiver thing: swing pass, screen game, catch the ball when it's reasonably catchable. So he's not able to do that, but where his best value is going to be is hand that dude the ball 20 times a week. We move on to the third round. And I'm not doing this to homer it up for the local audience. I'm doing this because it's another position of need for the Cowboys, and I think it is the right range for the player. So I'd like to introduce you to TCU wide receiver Jack Bech. And once again, you can see his ranking according to our Fran Duffy, our draft expert and guru. Sign up to be a diehard to get access to all of those things. Jack Bech is a little over 6'1", 214 pounds. And he is the sort of player that I think meshes well with CeeDee Lamb. CeeDee is going to be the guy who, before the ball is snapped, is going to move around. You're going to go hunting, trying to find the best matchups. And Jack Bech, you don't need to do that for. So he can line up on the outside, and he can battle with corners getting off of the line of scrimmage. He can battle through contact in his routes. He's running a stop route. He's running a slant route. And he's not going to be your electric athlete mover who's going to be wide open because he just, routed that guy up. But he's a good route runner who is also strong, who will not drop the ball, is tough after the catch. So he's one of those sort of very reliable, can line up outside, can allow other guys to be the guys that move around and do the gadgety things, and can make plays that are contested, and can be a route runner who's going to be where he's supposed to be when he's supposed to be, that has the toughness and the physicality to fight through coverage and to attack a football while it's in the air. So Jack Bech is a nice little quarterback's bestie, if you will, that I think matches up well with CeeDee Lamb. And now we're cooking with something. I think he's got a shot to be your wide receiver 2 on day one. I think there's 4 guys in this draft that I feel very confident are wide receiver 2 on day one if you take them. But once you get down into that third round range, I think Jack Bech is, if not the best, one of the best options to give you a realistic chance to walk into camp and, oh, it turns out he is better than whoever else we've been lining up out there, and gives us a chance to be better, and we need to be better. I do request in the comments that you criticize me as harshly as you dare for the terrible picks that I've made, or praise me a ton for the wonderful picks that I've made. You just leave that in the comments. Make sure you're hitting the like button. Make sure if you want to see all of the draft rankings, the big board, position rankings, all those different things, our guy Fran Duffy's got you taken care of. You just sign up to be a diehard, and you have access to all of that stuff, which is just crushing it. So with all that said, be blessed, and remember that you have no idea what anybody's going through, so be cool to everybody, and that I love you. Be easy, or else. That is not a threat.